Hello, people. Welcome to the party. This is a Shop With Me stream. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since the last Shop With Me stream. I think altogether it's episode 9 of Shop With Me. And some people insist on calling it Browse With Me because I don't always make purchases and I don't make them on stream. I like to shop around and add things to my cart and maybe get them later, but a lot of these things are really expensive. So, and a lot of them I have gotten. Like I remember when we looked at Gentle Giant, we spent a lot of time looking and talking about this Cal Kestis figure. And I didn't buy it, but I did end up getting it as a birthday gift to this year from my husband Joshua. So a lot of these things do come back around and they do get purchased. JT is here. He says, "Uh-oh, we making financial decisions." Well, I was just talking about that. We're browsing, you guys. We're window shopping. And a lot of times I haven't even been on the websites that we're looking at yet because I want us to look at everything together. I want to react to everything in real time along with you guys. I think it's more fun that way. Ryan is here. Hey, Abby, Andrea, and everyone else. Happy Friday. How is everyone? Everyone, I think, is good. Abby says, hi, everyone. Bloom says, hello. I'm tuning in after a very depressing day of work. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's not a depressing day here in Florida, but it is very gloomy. If you haven't already, go get your snacks. That'll cheer you right up. Go get your drink. Have something to drink with you. Drink some water if you haven't drank water already today. Water is good for you. It's good for your brain. I have my fluorescent Starbucks drink. This is the Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher, which I've already strained and put into another glass because the dehydrated fruit starts to get mushy, and I don't like to drink the mushy dehydrated fruit. So I just strain it and I have the drink. Otto's here. He says greetings. Greetings to you, Otto. Joshua is saying hello, party people. Ryan is saying, Bloom, I hope this stream helps. I hope so too, Bloom. I hope this stream is the funnest stream that anyone's ever tuned into and it fixes all of our problems. So I'm glad our expectations are reasonable, realistic. I'm glad we all have realistic expectations. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to make it interesting and entertaining. And hopefully the statues that we look at are fun. So I'm on the art. I can't talk today. I'm on the Irons. Oh my gosh, I can't say iron today. Iron Studios online store. So I'm gonna go to where it says shop. I think I'm already here, but I'll just go to where it says Star Wars just to be sure. Yeah, that's where I was. And then how should we sort? Maybe sales, release date, price. Oh, maybe release date. Let's do that. Oh, Eric is popping in. Eric says, hi, Andrea and everyone in the chat listening on my drive home. Drive careful, Eric. Safe driving. Sarah Sports electrolytes powder, rice-based good stuff. Get you some. I've never heard of rice-based electrolyte powder. That sounds interesting. I just tried this sort of pre-workout slash metabolic booster that I got at GNC, and it was strawberry lemon flavor, and it tastes like lipstick. I don't know how else to describe it. It just tastes like wax. It's really bad. I have to return it. Ryan says Florida is supposed to be hit with a tropical storm this weekend. Really? This is the first I'm hearing of it. I'm getting all of my weather forecast news from Hello, my name is Ryan. Thank you for letting me know. It does. Just tuning into any stream helps me feel better. Well, good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, Otto, it was super gross. I don't know how you managed to make something taste exactly like a lipstick tube. Like it literally felt like I bit on a lipstick tube. It was awful. All right, guys, let's start the party. party people. And let's get into Iron Studios. Very expensive, very nice looking statues. So the first one, I sorted by release date, so I guess we're looking at the newest ones first. The first one is this Darth Vader on throne, legacy replica, 1/4 scale. Hope I'm zoomed in enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna not share my tab because I want us to be able to open up tabs. So let me just share the whole window so that I can click into stuff. And oh, I thought that was gonna open up a new tab, but it didn't. Okay, well, here's the first one we're looking at, $999.99. Darth Vader on his throne. Very cool. So serious, just sitting there. Darth Vader at work. Oh, there's a video. You guys probably can't hear any sound. I can kind of hear it from my headphones over here. It's just this lady talking. So realistic. Robbie, hello. The Ahsoka one's cool. Yeah, we'll look at that one next. Do they have a video for every single figure? Oh, wow. Look, his like voice box thing is slashed. Okay, we don't have to watch this whole video. I'll go back. But let me know what you thought of the $1,000 Darth Vader on his throne statue. Bloom wanted to look at this one, so let's look at that one next. I think these are hand painted. Let's read the description. Charismatic Ahsoka Tano gets her statue from the Mandalorian series by Iron Studios. The orange-skinned warrior Togruta is a native of the planet Shili and carrier of the Force. Ugh, why do they feel like they have to educate us on Star Wars? Like, if we're here, it's because we know. You don't have to, like, give us a narrative. She stealthily moves along among the trunks and roots of the forest planet Corvus. Carrying 2 sabers in each hand, she follows her own ideals of justice and freedom, using all her Jedi training and her long experience in combat, always with the Force. In response to requests from fans and collectors, Iron Studios presents the Ahsoka Tano The Mandalorian BDS Art Scale 1/10 scale statue, just like the hit series on Disney+. So I guess this is from season 1. Lots of detail, texture there on her clothes. Yeah, lots of texture. Hopefully you guys can see with the resolution, but the cloth on her leg has like, it looks like actual thread. Very cool. I don't know if the lightsaber actually lights up or if they just did that effect for the photo. Robbie says, I like the Vader, but not the price. Pass. Otto really likes the Ahsoka one. Okay, let's see what else. There's Kenobi and young Leia. I wish the pictures were bigger. I feel like the pictures aren't big enough. This one's $200. It's much less expensive. So this one says Obi-Wan and young Leia, Obi-Wan Kenobi art scale 1/10 Iron Studios. So the Darth Vader one was 1/4 scale. This one's 1/10 scale, so it's a lot smaller. Look at little Leia. The texture on the clothes does look amazing. So much detail. Yeah, and everything has kind of like a full-on explanation. An unnecessary, like all you needed to say was it's Obi-Wan and young Leia in like this scene. They've got Luke and Grogu, $160, 1/10 scale. Book of Boba Fett Cad Bane, $140, also 1/10 scale. People really like Cad Bane for some reason. So I'm gonna I'll open this one up for the Cad Bane fans in the chat. I feel like I've seen this on Instagram. Either that or Hot Toys made something that looks weirdly similar. But like you got his hand ready to shoot in that little kind of Western confrontation with what's his name that stole or borrowed, I guess, the Mandalorian suit. But yeah, super realistic. If you don't mind paying like 14 times the price of a Funko Pop, it's a pretty cool figure to have. Let me check the chat. Does it mention how tall they are? I think people that are really good at statue stuff hear things like 1/10 scale and just automatically know. Like they can just picture it because they have that many statues and they're just that experienced. For me, I don't know how tall 1/10 scale is. So it weighs 1.5 pounds. That's something. Where does it say? It doesn't actually say the height. It only says 1/10 scale. Made in polystone. May contain parts in resin, polystone, PVC, metal, and fabric. Scale 1/10. Oh, here we go. Product size. So it's 7.9 inches. So I guess that's like less than a foot. And it's 5.7 inches wide, 5.5 inches in depth. Oh, here's the size comparison, I guess, too. A person, so you can kind of imagine the size, I guess. This one is cool. I like the ecosystem platforms that they do with the moss, the water, the bamboo. Do really like when they set figures in an environment. This one's really similar to this one. This is like the end of season 2 moment. That was the end of season 2, right? I think so. I think Luke Skywalker comes in at the very end of season 2. Wow, this one's $1,300, 1/4 scale. It's got Luke and Grogu and R2. So it's like 3 1/4 scale figures in one figurine. Ryan says, the Ahsoka is epic. The likeness is fantastic, says Otto. Joshua says, I appreciate unnecessary explanation. Robbie says, Hot Toys have done a Cad Bane, Book of Boba Fett figure. And then, yes, end of season 2. Thank you. Oh, it lights up. R2-D2 lights up. That is very cool. So maybe it's worth $1,300. They've got Dark Trooper, Mandalorian. I'm just going to kind of hover over these guys. If there's any that you want me to look at in more detail, just let me know, like Bloom did with Ahsoka. Just let me know and I'll open up a new tab and we can take a look at it more closely. They've got IG-11 and the Child, 1/10 scale, $320. Book of Boba Fett on his throne, 1/10 scale, $200. Kind of the same thing, but with Fennec, who, by the way, guys, voiced Mulan in Disney's animated Mulan. I did not know that until recently. If I ever got to meet her at a convention, I would 100% have her sign a Mulan Funko Pop instead of a Fennec Shand. That's just me. Okay, Bo-Katan, 1/10 scale, $150, which is kind of affordable compared to a lot of these other figures. Look at that action pose. That's so cool. This looks like her introduction scene when they jump onto the boat thing. Her and I already forgot their names. The other two. The other two Mandalorians. Some cool realistic rope on the bottom. Very cool. Cool figure for a cool lady. They've got Moff Gideon, 110 scale, 130. They have so much Mandalorian stuff. Like, arguably a little bit too much. This one's cool. Oh my gosh, this one is cool. Look! Oh, it's such a sad moment. He's saying goodbye. You got the... Oh my gosh. I can't remember the name of anything today. I already forgot what that thing is called. You got his stamp thing. Oh man, now I want to remember. Someone put it in the live chat, please, or this is going to bother me. The name of the animal on his crest. You've got tiny Grogu there in his arms. The details in, like, look at this stitching. He has stitching along his pants. The weathering on his armor, like, it's all so amazing. This one's very cool. And it's only $150 for 110 scale figure. So somebody please get this so I can have the satisfaction of knowing that somebody I know has it. Ooh, very cool. Jetpack. Very cool. And I like the folds in his pants too, and his arms. It's just all very cool. I'm looking for a man with Grogu. Beskar, jetpack. Oh gosh. Okay, let me catch up with the comments. She was also in the live action film. JT says, I'm glad I don't collect any statues. My wallet would verbally cry. Audible sadness. Ryan says, oh my gosh, I can't click on your comment, Ryan. Oh, there you go. I think it was just lagging. Honestly, these are really awesome. I love the detail. Yeah, amazing detail. You get what you pay for, so I guess it makes sense. Thank you, Robbie. Mudhorn. Oh my gosh, was that going to bother me? I was like, Slughorn? I think that's Harry Potter. That is not right. I prefer Grogu collectibles when he is with Mando rather than on his own. I agree with you, Robbie, on that. And there's so much stuff of just Grogu, and it's just too much. I do prefer them together. We've got General Grievous, 1/10 scale, $350. This one weighs 3.5 pounds. Very, very cool. I want to see a video of this one. His cloak looks like real fabric. So I want to see if you can like adjust it so it's like blowing in the wind. I don't think it's posable at all. I think the pose it comes in is the pose you've got. So I guess in that sense, if posability is very important to you, then Hot Toys is probably better. Because Hot Toys is basically like very articulate. Not articulate. What's the word? I wish I knew words today, you guys. I really do. It's not articulate, but it is called articulation. Well, they're basically Barbies with high articulation. Like you can move their arms, you can move their like neck, the way that they're looking. I think maybe on some of them you can even move their like eyeballs so you can change what they're looking at. So if articulation is important to you, Iron Studios might not be the thing for you. Wow, this one's $750. It is 1/4 scale, so it's pretty massive. But yeah, very expensive. But very classic season 1 Mando and Grogu in his little carrier. He's like mid-step there, which is cool. Yeah, very cool. I like the mid-step action. You feel like he's actually walking. It's very cool. Very cool. And then you've got not Book of Boba Fett. You've got Boba Fett and Han Solo and Carbonite. 1/10 scale. Currently unavailable. It's sold out. So let's look at the thing we can't buy. I'm thinking after this, I want to look at. They have a lot of cool Lord of the Rings stuff. And I know a lot of people on here like Lord of the Rings as well. So I think we'll look at that next. This Grievous kind of looks like the other one that we've already seen. Pretty sure it is the same one. They've got Boba Fett and Rancor from the Book of Boba Fett, 1/20th scale, coming soon. Oh, they've got N1 Starfighter, Mando and Grogu. Yes, posable. Thank you. But I was like, what's the word that sounds like articulate? I think it's just articulation. I think that's what I was thinking of. This statue will make a fine addition to my collection. Ryan says, Mandu. Why do I keep saying Mandu? I'm like combining Mando and Grogu. Mando and Grogu are a great duo. I'm looking forward to the movie. Yeah, the movie will be fun. Yeah, Slughorn is the teacher that flipped out at young Tom Riddle in Harry Potter. And so actually, JT, he flipped out at Tom Riddle in his fake memory that he conjured. He like had tampered with that memory. I don't know if you remember, but Dumbledore did say this memory has been tampered with. So, yeah, you're mostly you're mostly right. This statue, posable Mandu, Mandude, and Grogo. That's what I'm calling him for the rest of this stream. I think I'd rather get a statue and a bust than a hot toy. Interesting. I don't know which way I lean. I kind of lean the hot toy route because it's like an upscale doll, and apparently I'm like really into dolls now. Robbie Hot Toys sells statues. No, but Hot Toys sells statues, but they've got a lot of figures that you can pose, I think. They're not like statues. Or maybe they sell both. I saw a Galadriel one earlier, but I didn't want to mention it since it's a Star Wars stream. No, don't worry. I want to look at Disney and maybe even Marvel. We can just glance at everything. Mandalorian Dew. Nice and refreshing. Alright, well here's the N1 Starfighter. Not as cool as the original N1 Starfighter, the yellow one, but still pretty cool. I'm glad they brought that starship back. I got really excited when we saw it on screen, so I'm glad they brought it back. There's a statue Darth Maul, BDS art scale, 1/10 statue. That's new. Oh, this one I've seen around. This one's very cool because you've got Darth Vader force choking the Empire dude. And it looks like he's flying or floating. Kind of a sad, violent scene to have in your display, but the effect of the floating Imperial is very cool. Danny, howdy. Thanks for tuning in. They've got the cool moving lightsaber effect. I've seen that in other figures as well. This one's cool. Let me know what your favorite figure that we've seen so far is, guys. I haven't really seen any that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to start saving up for this right now. Like, nothing's really called to me in that way. There's a lot of Mandalorian stuff that looks cool, but I don't feel like I need it, you know? But let's see, we've got a little bit more to scroll. There's another Ahsoka from the live action. This sold out Mando on his speeder bike. Grogu on the, like, the Jedi meditation stone. Aw, he's so cute when he's meditating with his eyes closed. That was pretty adorable. Oh, this one's cool. It's sold out, but let's look at it anyway. This one's very cool. I think this is Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan. Right? I'm pretty sure. Let's read the description. The worn clothing and robe reflect the time and severity of the arid planet Tatooine, where the Jedi Master adopted the name Ben Kenobi to remain anonymous in his exile, watching over the safety of his future apprentice and protege. With a stern countenance, he has a raised left arm and an open hand, which evokes the idea that the character is using the Force, the source of his power and his gift as a Jedi. While wielding his majestic blue lightsaber in his right hand, the figure scales a rock-shaped base with the remains of a technological artifact embedded in its surface. In this way, Iron Studios presents one more figure from a galaxy far, far away in the form of the statue of the Master Obi-Wan, a unique and exclusive version by Iron Studios in a scenario imagined and inspired by the elements of the Jedi hero's trajectory. So it's not really from a specific scene. I guess this is already when he's living on Tatooine as Ben Kenobi. Ooh, look at the, like, the worn edges of his cloak. Such detail. And his face looks so realistic. He's got, like, little freckles. Very cool. I think this is my favorite one so far. Like, if I had to go out of my way to pay a lot of money for one of these, it would be this one. The Obi-Wan Kenobi. Another Mandalorian pose with the Beskar staff. Jabba the Hutt. 1/10 scale. Ooh, Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's look at that one. Let's see. So this looks like beginning of Phantom Menace. Where's Qui-Gon? I need to see Qui-Gon in this scene as well. Nice details on his Padawan braid. He's got like the little beads on there. You can see that there's like a vein popping out of his hand, which is crazy. Yeah, so much detail. Super great pose. Super lifelike. Deep down, we're all just doll collectors, you guys. Whether it's like a small doll TVC figure or a big doll statue, we all just like the dolls. This is a cool Yoda figure. He's like force levitating some mossy rocks. Got a little bit of Dagobah swamp there on the bottom. Very cool. Very nostalgic of Empire Strikes Back. This one's cool. This might be my second favorite. I really like the details on his face. Why is his eyes open in some pictures and closed in other pictures? How are they doing that? Here his eyes are open. Wait, how are they doing that? Because these are different. This is a different pose from this one. I didn't think these were posable. I really don't know how they did that. I don't think you can move these around. How did they get two different poses? Aw, Bloom. No worries. I think everyone can definitely relate to the job struggle, especially after a particularly difficult day. Ryan says, I would love a Qui-Gon one. Yes. Qui-Gon needs to be standing next to Obi-Wan. Maybe they already made it and it's just not on the website anymore. Ooh, I think you can remove the helmet on this one. Return of the Jedi, Vader, and Redeemed Vader. So it's like 2 in 1. Here's a look at the scale. It's 9 inches in height. And I think that's the last Star Wars one, so we can move on to another franchise. You guys just let me know. And let me know which one your favorite was. My favorite was definitely Tatooine, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love the way his like cloak skirt thing is flowing in the wind. It's just very cool. Very cool. A Vader from Kenobi with a cracked mask would be cool. I think we saw something like that from Gentle Giant, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let me know if you guys want to move on to Marvel, Disney, or Lord of the Rings. I think they have Disney. They've got Harry Potter, Back to the Future, Willy Wonka. Oh, this is just all... Thundercats. My dad was a Thundercats fan when he was little. I've never seen Thundercats, so I don't know what I'm looking at. But my dad would be like, whoa, it's Thundercats. So I guess Bloom wants to go to Disney. I'm trying to see if that's a category. And if it is a category, we'll do that because Bloom is having a bad day. And I'm sure some Disney stuff will help. Why can't I type into the search? Disney. Maybe they don't make Disney stuff. Oh, they do. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, why can't I scroll? The internet is being weird. 28 products. Sort by sales. This is very strange, but my scrolling has stopped working. Let me refresh this page. There we go. There we go. This is so cute. It's Phantasmic Disney Mickey. I love him in this little cloak. His little red cloak. So nostalgic. I thought Disney cast members weren't supposed to point with one finger. I thought they were supposed to do like the 2-finger point because it's less aggressive. Mickey's breaking his own rules. Well, this one's $200. You got like the water below him, like in the Phantasmic show. It says Disney 100 on the base. So it's very cool if you like Sorcerer Mickey. Oh, look, they've got... See, this is the thing. Now, when you look up anything Disney, it's like Marvel and Disney, like animated, and Star Wars. It's like literally everything. It's like a catch-all category. I don't like it. I obviously mean Disney and not Star Wars or Marvel, but this is the world we live in. Super cute Little Mermaid statue. Look at the detail. You've got Eric statue on the bottom. Some thingamabobs. She's got plenty. Flounder on riding the wave. Sebastian. Helicopter parenting. Super cute. I love the way her hair is blowing in the wind. We've got Wanda, but we'll save that for later if we do a little Marvel segment of this. Little Pinocchio statue. Super cute. I actually love the cats in Pinocchio. Figaro, I think his name is. This is super cute. But I feel like nobody actually likes Pinocchio. Because I feel like I always see Pinocchio stuff going on sale. Like, who's buying Pinocchio stuff? I don't think people are. I think people get it when it's on, like, deep discount. Any Tinkerbell? Oh, okay. I guess we'll see if we come across any Tinkerbell. Classic, where are the dancing hippos? The Ariel is cool. We need a Stitch. No, Robbie. Don't come into this live chat with that nonsense. I get so tired of seeing Stitch stuff. The way I get tired of seeing Grogu merchandise everywhere. Got a little be prepared moment with the hyenas. Very cool. Oh, sweet little Beauty and the Beast moment. So cute. If you're familiar with Jim Shore figurines, this kind of looks like a Jim Shore figurine. With like all of the carvings in the clothes. It's giving it a very Jim Shore vibe. I like the ballroom flooring. I like the Miss Potts and Lumiere on the base. Super cute. For $800, it can be yours today. This looks like the Mickey we were looking at before, but this one has water as well. And this doesn't look like Fantasmic. This looks like Fantasia. So you've got the brooms. It's a cool movie. Fantasia. If you haven't seen it. Yeah, get out of here with that Stitch stuff. Robbie, this is not a Stitch stream. Tinkerbell is my favorite Disney character. Oh, that's good to know. Galactic Cantina says, hello there. Hello there, Galactic Cantina.
Hello there.
So we're currently past the Star Wars figurines. We've already looked at those. We're just taking a gander at the Disney stuff. My dream is to have a Tinkerbell Disney fairy tale wedding. Oh, that sounds super cute. $800. Yeah. I mean, these figurines seem to span from as low as $150, which isn't that bad if you get like one every like few years, to like I think $1,300 was the most expensive one we looked at. So yeah, these do not run cheap. I'd hoped that the Lucasfilm logo was sparkled by a Tink wielding a lightsaber instead of her wand. Oh, that'd be a cool crossover. Tinkerbell with a lightsaber. So it's $800 if you get it with the windows, and it's only $350 if you get, I think it's just them standing on the, yeah, it's just them on the platform. It's like a Disney 100 base. So you're paying so much money for the scenery and the background, because between $350 and $850, that's like, or $800, that's like a, I think that's like a $350 difference or $450 difference. And you're paying $450 for the windows and the roses and the characters on the stairs. So I don't know. If you really like this, maybe I'd go for the $350 one. I feel like they've got this like mermaid one in like 3 different ways. They've got this one, which is like the more basic one. And this one's only $150, which isn't bad. And then they have the one at the top that we looked at. That's $500. Why is this one $500? I think because it comes with the wave and flounder and the statue. So yeah, you've got some variants here. You can go for the less expensive figure. That's cute. It's Mike and Sully and Boo. Some other variants of Pinocchio. Oh, this is cute. I like the motion in this one. Oh, and Tinkerbell's in it for you guys. She's made an appearance just for you. This is very cool. There's so much going on. So you've got Shmi struggling. You've got the TikTok alligator thing with his tongue out. Captain Hook fighting for his life. You've got little Tink. And Peter Pan's flying with his, fighting with his dagger. Very cool. 1/10 scale. It doesn't say how much it is. It's going to be available soon, so you can put your email in for notifications. The Monsters Inc. one is cool. The pan. Do they have Aladdin? I haven't seen any Aladdin, but maybe. This is like the Peter Pan one, but without Shmi and without the alligator, so this one's probably less expensive. Oh my gosh, they've got a little circle of life moment. That's cute. That's very cute. A little baby Simba. And Zazu. It's the circle of life. They've got this Pinocchio thing. I still haven't seen that Pinocchio movie. So let me know if it's good, if they have. If you've seen it. I did not see any Aladdin. But let me search for Aladdin. Maybe something. Nope. I don't know who that is. No Aladdin. I'm sure they've had it in the past. If you Google Iron Studios Aladdin, I can try and do that for you. Here, let me see. Iron Studios Aladdin. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I'm seeing a sideshow figure. I don't know if that's Iron Studios or if it's someone different. Yeah, I'm just seeing a sideshow. Look at the sideshow figure. That's very cool. Brand, Iron Studios. Okay, so I don't know the difference between sideshow and brand and Iron Studios. Maybe they're the same company. But there is Aladdin on the magic carpet. Very cute. Lots of motion as well. You get like the flying element of, you feel like the carpet's blowing in the wind. Super cute. So now I'm confused about the whole sideshow / Iron Studios. I don't know anymore. I don't know what is what. Let's look at Lord of the Rings. You've sketched out your dream wedding dress, which I want to make my own wedding dress, and instead of wearing white, oh, you want to wear Tinkerbell green. That's so cute. That is very cute. Joshua and I planned our wedding in like 6 months. It was very stressful. Very short engagement by comparison. I feel like most people nowadays take like a 2-year wedding planning. We're like, that's way too long. Got Gandalf. You shall not pass. Very cool. $140. What a steal. So much texture in his robe. Very cool. I love the details in the portrait. So when I say portrait, I do it because I hear other people say it, but people use the word portrait to refer to like their face sculpt and the details in their face, or like face paint. So if you hear me say portrait, I'm specifically talking about the face. Very nice portrait. I like to think it makes me sound professional and like I know what I'm talking about. Ooh, such a nice portrait. This Galadriel figure is really nice. Here we got some elvish leaves. Look at the way her fabric drapes off the stairs. And I think this is like the well thing. The vision well. Super cute. Her hair looks amazing. Look at the details in her hair. $40. That is not that expensive. Somebody go buy this for $40 and let me know. Let me know once your order is confirmed, please. I just want to have the satisfaction that somebody got Galadriel for $40. Yeah, I know. Is Galadriel really just $40? Apparently. Well, that's the pre-order. Maybe that's like a deposit. Or maybe she really is just $40. And look at this scale. There's no way this is $40. There's got to be a mistake. Maybe $40 is the pre-order deposit. Look at Aragorn. Such a cool cat. In his ranger outfit. Storm Crow. Is that in reference to his staff? What's Storm Crow? Otto, fill me in. Strider. Yeah. Ravi Pass on Galadriel for $40? How could you? We've got Boromir. Samwise. Samwise the Brave. Just gonna start closing out my tabs before my computer explodes. Okay. There he is. The bravest gardener you ever saw. He's holding Sting, I think. Aragorn looks cool. My favorite Lord of the Rings character. Gandalf Stormcrow when he was the Grey. Yeah, Gandalf the Grey. Is Stormcrow his last name? I did not know that. Got Saruman. The white with the little ball thing. The seeing eye ball thing. I am Saruman, or rather, what Saruman would have become. Look, it's Frodo. Frodo. I wish I had not lived to see such times. So do we all. But it's not up to us to decide. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know the rest of the quote. Very wise quote from Gandalf. Fill in the blank. Pippin. Okay, I'm just going to kind of hover through the rest. Merry. These are weird looking. Got Armored Orc. Some more orcs. Sauron. These are so weird. I don't know what to think of these. They're like anime style. Legolas. This Legolas is cool. You got Legolas and Gimli. These are sold out. They must be older. It's Orlando Bloom. Oh, that is cool. He's just... all the characters are just so uniquely cool in their own way. Aragorn's got a sword. Samwise has like the friendliest face you ever saw. And Legolas has his super cool bow and staff. Oh my goodness. The detail. The detail. Look at the wrinkles in his pants. And the texture in his elvish cloak thing. It's amazing. I think Legolas might be my favorite of these figures. Even though he's not my favorite Lord of the Rings character. I think his statue is my favorite. Got Gollum. Statue Nazgul. And the anime looking Gandalf. It's kind of cute. I wonder how much these cost, the smaller ones. It's called a Minico. Minico. Hand-painted collectible statues and toys. Oh, so these are hand-painted. I mean, for the price, I would expect. I would expect them to be hand-painted. Let's look at the Gimli. Look at the portrait on Gollum. Yes, such a refined portrait. King Theoden called him that when they arrived at Rohan. Oh, okay. See, I don't remember that. He's just Gandalf. Oh, because he thinks it's Gandalf the Grey, and then he's like, ta-da! And it's Gandalf the White. I love that reveal. It's my Disney. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. I have that quote on my phone screen. Oh, awesome. Great mantra, Ryan. Yes. That is such a great moment with Frodo and Gandalf. I wish it had not come to me. I wish the ring had not come to me. Aragorn is my favorite one so far. Keeps me motivated. Oh, that's awesome. Here's Gimli. Love his boots. Love the boots and the beard. Alright, well, that's Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter. It's Gandalf again. We've got Harry Potter on the hippogriff. Apparently, when you go to Universal and you see the hippogriff thing, you can bow to it and it'll bow back to you. So I'm excited to do that the next time I go to Universal. I think the hippogriff, if I remember correctly, is in the Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure ride along the queue. I think. I could be wrong. This is cool. Got Voldemort. Hermione making the polyjuice. Snape. The Dementors. You guys remember that part in The Office where you've got Prison Mike and he's like, someone's like, what's the worst part of Prison Mike? And he's like, it was the Dementors. They were everywhere. So dumb. You know, Bloom, speaking of wedding gowns, Princess Leia got married in like a pastel green wedding dress, according to like the picture that was revealed by, I think it was Vogue, I don't remember, but they put a picture out of Leia's wedding dress. Apparently her and Han got married on Endor, which is so cute if you think about it. If you think about all of the Ewoks attending their wedding. And that dress actually looks a lot like the dress Arwen wears at the end of The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I think it is an animatronic that responds to, like, I think there's something scanning for people like bowing in front of it, and then the hippogriff will like bow its head back to you, which is so cool. Oh, you read The Princess and the Scoundrel? Okay, you're gonna have to let me know how it is, because I have it sitting on my shelf and I still haven't read it, but I've been meaning to get around to it. I'm still listening to the Plagueis book. Not me, not Hermione, you. You guys remember that? I love the remix that's out there. He's gonna sacrifice himself. It's so funny. People are so funny on the internet. This one's cool with the library in the background. Voldemort versus Harry, and I think that's at the end of the Goblet of Fire. Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? I've officially entered weekend mode. So these are all of the Minico things that they currently have. Deadpool making a funny expression. Marty McFly. Let me know what you guys think of the Minicos. Do you guys like these? Stan Lee. Black Panther. Ian Malcolm. Aquaman. I still have to watch the new Aquaman movie. I have not seen it. Why is that cursed Harry Potter staring at me? Oh gosh. Oh, it was good? Okay, now I gotta read it. It made me like Leia and Han Solo even more. Not a fan of them. Look weird. They do look kind of weird. I kind of like some of them though. Like, I wouldn't want to have a whole bunch of these, but some of them are cool. Look at this Iron Man one. This one's kind of cute. Look! It's cute. But yeah, some of them are kind of creepy. E.T. just looks like normal E.T. Like, this art style changed nothing about his appearance. That's just an E.T. figure. Thanos is cool. Oh, that's cute. Harry Potter catching the snitch. Very cool. Is there anything else that we want to look at before we jump? Gandalf and Dumbledore are twins separated at birth. It's filled with humor and sweet moments, and it really gave me good relationship advice. Oh, wow. Gotta love that from Star Wars literature. All right. Is there anything else we care about? We already looked at Disney. We looked at Star Wars. We looked at Harry Potter. Let's just look at coming soon. All of the coming soon stuff. Hey, look, it's Raven. I remember watching Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. Starfire was my favorite. Oh my gosh, what is this? Why wasn't this in the Star Wars section? What? This is cool. Wow. 1/20 of scale. It's probably super expensive. Because when you think about the scale of this pod racer, it's like, it's massive. So 1/20th of that is probably still a pretty big figure. Well, that's cool. I'll have to come back and see how much this is when it's posted. Got a little figure of Annie in there. Really cool details on his pod racer. Very cool. I love this one. I'm gonna have to come back and check the price. Maybe I'll put it on my birthday gift list for next year. I'm gonna be 30 next year, you guys. My goodness. Time flies. Coming soon, Lion King. A lot of you are gonna have to come back and check the Peter Pan, because a lot of you guys liked that one. Maybe you guys can get this one, the simpler one, without the alligator and without the without Shmi on the boat. Maybe it'll be affordable. And I'm still confused about the $40 Galadriel. I'm like, that cannot be right. There's no way. Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, they've got, I feel like, why do I feel like I've already seen this? Is it because Gentle Giant has a figure just like it? Or is Gentle Giant also the same? I feel like, are all these companies just making the same statues? See, look, you've got Redeemed Vader, but that's like a bust. Okay, Obi-Wan. I feel like they have something super, super similar. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of this. Okay, let's look at the Iron Studios one. If I can find it. Oh no. Hang on, I lost it. Let's go back. They just start to look really similar. To the point where I get deja vu when I see it. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before. This is cool. This is cool. I don't think I like it as much as the other Obi-Wan figure that we saw of him on Tatooine. I think I still prefer that one. But this one looks like it's in the timeline that they said that other Obi-Wan figure was in, because they said the Tatooine Obi-Wan, he's like, this is after, like, this is in his imagined adventures when he becomes Ben Kenobi. That just looks like Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. This looks like Kenobi series Kenobi. Oh, The Witcher. Whatever happened with The Witcher? I don't think I've seen the latest season. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. I wasn't really a huge fan of Leia or Han Solo before, but after reading the book, I found that Han Solo has a soft side and that he wasn't really a selfish person. Yeah, for sure. I think that's another reason the Solo movie is really cool, is because we get to see how like hopeful and optimistic and trusting Han Solo was before he became like super jaded. But I mean, if you're going to be a scoundrel and hang out with other scoundrels that are just really sleazy and constantly cheating people out of stuff, you're going to become really jaded and just really bitter and untrusting. So it makes sense that he went down that route. Hot Toys. Fire emoji. Robbie, what was the fire emoji for? Oh, it was probably for the pod racer. This is pod racing. Yeah, I read that Leia and Han honeymooned on the Galactic Star Cruiser in The Princess and the Scoundrel. Yeah, I read that as well. And on the cover, you can see the Halcyon in the background. You're only as old as you feel. Well, I feel like I'm 50 years old when I wake up and my neck hurts. So, yeah, old lady emoji. Thank you, Robbie. The Witcher games are better than the show. I don't think I could play the Witcher games because I'm not good with scary stuff. And I have a hard enough time watching the show with like the creepy monster stuff. I don't think I could play the video game. But now I'm almost done reading the first Star Wars High Republic novel, The Light of the Jedi. I read all day yesterday. Oh my gosh. High Republic. I need to read it now because I bought the High Republic cosplay Loungefly and I told Joshua, my husband, I was like, I can't have the backpack and not read the book, right? That doesn't make any sense. I got the one with an exclusive poster. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let me show you the backpack that I got because this is the end of the coming soon. Look at the Gentle Giant figure. Okay, you know you're a 90s kid if you see the Gentle Giant and it stirs up feelings in your heart of depression. I see this and I'm like immediately depressed. That movie is so sad. So sad. This is a cute figure though of him holding whatever his name was. I don't know. It's been like 20 years since I saw this movie. Oh, Hogarth? A boy named Hogarth Hughes. I guess his name is Hogarth. I would never have remembered that in a million years. Okay, let's go on Loungefly.com because before we jump, I want to show you guys the backpack that I got. So they're doing like this birthday sale thing. And they've had this bag for like over a year now. And they reduced it to $27. And I always thought it was a really cool looking bag. But I never got it because I haven't read the High Republic or read the comics. I'm like, I can't wear this bag. I'm going to be a poser. I'm going to be a fake fan of the High Republic. But now that I bought it, because I couldn't pass up on the $27 deal, now I have to go and read the High Republic books. So it's on my list. I buy my books from Barnes & Noble. That's awesome. Support your local bookstores because I've heard that Amazon is the death of bookstores. So that's great that you're actually going to bookstores and buying your books there. I recently got Light of the Jedi. How are you enjoying it, Bloom? Yes, let us know how you're enjoying the High Republic. People that are just now like tuning in are probably so confused seeing us on the Loungefly website. Like, I thought this was an Iron Studios stream. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was fun. I have to ask people now, like, how these companies work. Because we've got Gentle Giant, we've got Iron Studios, we've got Sideshow. I think maybe Sideshow is just the website that sells, like, a combo of different figures. and they sell Iron, like stuff from Iron Studios and stuff from Hot Toys, and then it's just like Sideshow, the website. I don't know. That's what I think it is. But if you actually know what it is, please write it in the comments and educate all of us. Robbie says, love Iron Giant. He is called Hogarth Hughes. I can't believe you remembered that. That's crazy. Someone needs to take Robbie to a 90s movie trivia night. Amazon is the death of my feet and knees. Why? But do you work for Amazon? I've heard it's really, really rough working for Amazon. So High Republic is really fascinating, interesting, and I love everything, but right now I'm really hooked because I'm worried about certain characters. Oh, you work for Amazon delivery. That is grueling work. You have to like face the elements of the weather, the rain and the wind, etc. So that's got to be a really hard job. But thank you for delivering our packages to us safely. Well, some Amazon drivers deliver packages safely. Others just kind of like chuck them at your door and run away. But I've heard that's because Amazon drivers have like really tight routes that they have to follow, and they only have so much time, and so they're always in a hurry, which I think kind of sucks, because if you want to deliver like reliable delivery services, maybe don't like rush your delivery people. I don't know. This is turning into an Amazon delivery employee rights rant. Give people time to deliver packages so that they're not broken. All right, guys, this was fun. Leave out snacks and water, and put your dogs up, please. 180 stops a day. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Sometimes they say I'm not in, so couldn't deliver when I was. Yeah, I don't like packages. I ordered something from Aussie Collectibles, which is in Australia, and they couldn't, I guess with Australia, someone has to be there to receive it, so they didn't drop it off. And then I got an email saying, we couldn't deliver your package, we'll let you know where you can pick it up. And I never got that email. And it sat at the post office, my local post office, for 30 days until I like went. And I was like, so I never heard back about this. And I was able to get my Aussie Collectibles package, but it was like 1 day away from getting shipped back to Australia. So that's the story of me ordering something from Aussie Collectibles in Australia. All right, guys, I'm losing my voice. So we're going to head out. Ryan says, it's always fun. Thank you for doing this, Andrea. It's always really fun for me too. I honestly really enjoy these, and I appreciate people sticking it out while I look at other franchises like Disney and Lord of the Rings. So thank you guys for joining me for that. Have a great weekend all. Take care. There's many options to receive your stuff. Just so you guys know, the poll is up on my community tab for you guys to vote on what Brickhead's tiara and I should build on Tuesday. So make sure you go vote between Captain Panaka and Darth Maul. So that's up. You can go vote now. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me for another Shop With Me stream. Super fun. Really appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for liking this video, and thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Until next time, God bless, and I'll see you soon.